So I went out to talk with some non-aviation specialists about the difference between turboprops and jets. They said that turboprops are basically jets with propellers, although this is true. But when I gave them a chance to elaborate, some kind of notions were shared, such as noise and bumpy flights are said to be associated with turboprops. Most people believe that turboprops are generally less comfortable than light jets, but this is far from the truth. Modern day turboprops are just as comfortable as light jets, most sitting around 6 to 8 passengers, exactly like a light jet. So, how are turboprops better than jets? Let's find out. Welcome to this episode of Dwayne's Aviation. A wise man once said, smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. One of the major advantages of turboprops is that they have excellent short field takeoff and landing capabilities. Most turboprop aircraft have much shorter takeoff and landing distances than light jets, which means they have access to smaller, regional airports with shorter runways. The average light or mid-sized jet requires about 5,000 feet of runway to safely take off and land, while some turboprops can safely take off and land with as little as 2,500 feet of runway length. This grants turboprops access to some of the country's hardest to reach airports. While in flight, there is a popular belief that turboprops are less comfortable and noisier than light jets, which isn't true at all. Modern day turboprops are as comfortable as some of the best light jets. When it comes to getting you from point A to point B, this is one area where light jets usually beat turboprops. However, there isn't a drastic difference between the two. For instance, the traveling time from New York to Florida in a turboprop would be 4 hours, whereas it would be about 3 hours in a light jet. But also, consider that roughly 80% of private flights in the US are less than 2 hours. This makes the use of a jet illogical. If you aren't too much concerned about time, a turboprop may stand a better option, be it chartering or buying. Also, remember that some of the modern turboprops can fly faster than some of the light jets. For example, the Piaggio Avanti Evo fly at more than 400 knots, faster than most light jets, faster than Cessna Citation Mustang and Phenom 100, and still cost less to operate. Turboprop aircraft was specifically designed to be the most efficient at low altitudes and slower speeds under 500 miles per hour. When turboprops are flown at the correct altitude and airspeed, they are extremely efficient and burn less fuel than most light jets, which in turn lowers the hourly rate of the aircraft. If you fly an Avanti instead of Citation CJ3, for instance, you may save approximately $195 per hour in fuel costs. It is, however, essential to note that a number of factors such as air mass and the velocity of gases affect the efficiency of an aircraft. In general, turboprops are more fuel efficient at lower altitude, whereas light jets are more efficient at higher altitudes. When it comes to safety, turboprops are safer than light jets due to their increased balanced field capability. A balanced field implies how quickly, safely, and easily you can stop a plane if anything goes wrong after it has reached its takeoff speed. As turboprops have large propellers, they provide extra drag to help the plane stop when required. Besides, they use much shorter takeoff and landing length, giving you more room to stop the plane or rotate to avoid a potential hazard when needed. With a side-by-side comparison of Cirrus Vision Jet, the most popular single-engine jet, and Daher TBM 940, one of the most popular single-engine turboprops. The reason I chose the two aircraft is because they are similar in size, performance, and of course, they are both single-engined. The Vision Jet can hold up to 7 occupants at once, while the TBM can only hold 6. With a cruise speed of 290 miles per hour, the TBM is better than the Vision Jet, which cruises at 280 miles per hour. In terms of range, the TBM can go 2,000 miles, enough to go Los Angeles to Chicago non-stop, or halfway across the United States without setting foot on the ground. The Vision Jet can only go 1,000 miles. This is 1,000 miles less than the distance the TBM can travel non-stop. But you can go for the G2 model of the Vision Jet, which flies 400 miles more non-stop. Both aircraft have a useful load of 1,400 pounds and cruises at 31,000 feet. In a normal cruise, the TBM burns 55 gallons of fuel per hour in economy cruise. Since jet fuel typically costs $4 per gallon, the hourly fuel cost on the TBM is about $200 per hour. Maintenance is estimated to cost $300 per hour. Combining the two gives us $500 per hour in direct operating costs. If you fly frequently and accumulate up to 400 hours annually, the TBM will cost you about $200,000 annually. With $4.5 million, you can get this airplane brand new. In comparison with the Vision Jet, which burns about 80 gallons per hour in cruise, with jet fuel typically costing about $4 per gallon, hourly fuel cost on the Vision Jet is about $320 per hour. Maintenance is estimated at $350 per hour. Total direct operating cost on the Vision Jet is about $670 per hour. If you fly 400 hours yearly, annual costs on the Vision Jet will be $260,000. That's $60,000 more than what the TBM will cost you. Where the Vision Jet wins is at purchase cost. The price for a brand new Series Vision Jet SF50 is $2.7 million, almost half the price of the TBM 940. Even though turboprops are usually cheaper to operate and maintain, the decision to buy a turboprop or any private jet comes down to your flying needs and preferences. If you need to fly long distances, a light jet is the way to go. To cover shorter distances, a turboprop would be the best bet. So what are the best turboprops you should buy instead of a jet? Number 1. The Piper Meridian. Easily one of the best small turboprop planes on the market today, the Piper Meridian has come to exemplify the ultimate combination of American engineering and elegance, manufactured by Florida's very own Piper Aircraft in Vero Beach. The Meridian combines over 40 years of experience with state-of-the-art US technology and safety features to deliver a flight experience that sets a new standard for both passengers and pilots. A master of both short-range and long-range missions, the Meridian brings together the highly trusted Pratt & Whitney PT6 turbine engine and Garmin's advanced avionics to yield a flight range over 1,000 miles at an altitude of 30,000 feet. You and your passengers will have no problems arriving on time and in style. The Meridian's interior is the envy of other aircraft. Its spacious cabin comfortably seats up to 5 passengers with all the luxuries you'd expect from a Piper plane. The price for a brand new Piper Meridian is about $3 million. Number 2. The Piaggio Avanti Evo. When Italy's leading aerospace manufacturing company released the Piaggio Avanti Evo, they delivered on 3 key business demands: speed, comfort, and cost-effectiveness. Piaggio Aerospace blended the very best in Italian design with superb craftsmanship to create a high-performance aircraft. It not only turns heads for its dashing looks, but also for its superior performance and amenities. The Avanti Evo exceeds speeds of 460 miles per hour, making it the world's fastest turboprop plane, even faster than some jets and at a fraction of the operational cost. It's also one of the few turboprop planes that can fly nonstop from New York to California, with an impressive range of 2,759 nautical miles. Plus, you don't have to worry about your ecological footprint. The Evo emits 40% less carbon dioxide emissions compared to other light aircraft. Before you even board the Avanti Evo, you can appreciate the aircraft's striking beauty. Its curved aerodynamic design provides a sleek profile, while the spacious and light-filled cabin offers headroom of 5 foot 9 inches and an abundance of space for up to 8 passengers. The price for a brand new Piaggio Avanti Evo is about $7.5 million. The next in line is the Beechcraft Super King Air 350i. With a maximum flight range of 1,806 nautical miles and an impressive capacity of up to 11 passengers, the Beechcraft Super King Air can carry your entire office from Los Angeles to Chicago nonstop. First released in 1972, the corporate heavy lifter has undergone 40 years of continuous innovation and improvement, making it today's best-selling business turboprop plane. True to its name, this Super King Air rules the skies with twin Pratt and Whitney Canada PT6 turbine power engines and high-performance propellers. Pilots can take advantage of the latest next-gen ready touchscreen avionics and multi-scan weather tracking for simple in-flight aviation. However, the Beechcraft team aims to please those who want to fly just as much as those who want to be flown. Passengers can enjoy executive seating, fold-out tables, power outlets, and Wi-Fi connectivity in the soundproofed cabin, which measures 17 feet long. Yep, it's a cabin fit for a king. There are 6 interior design packages to choose from, ranging from elegant silver and pewter tones to timeless saddle tan with distinctive rich woods. Currently, to buy this airplane brand new will cost you about $8 million. Number 4 is the Pilatus PC-12 NGX. Are you looking for a multi-purpose powerhouse that can take you from gravel to grass or even more rudimentary runways? Don't look past the PC-12. The newest model, the PC-12 NGX, brings years of intelligent thinking into arguably the best single-engine turboprop. Fitted with the Pratt & Whitney PT6 engine, the NGX climbs and cruises faster than its predecessors without any increase in horsepower. This airplane is built for versatility. It is perfect for business executives, with up to 10 passengers treated to a true office in the sky, with the latest entertainment and communication devices, as well as reliable Wi-Fi and USB ports. Designed in conjunction with BMW, you can choose from 6 flashy interior packages featuring European leathers and ergonomic seating. Where the PC-12 excels is the aircraft safety profile. With almost 1,700 PC-12s in the air and over 600 million flight hours, it's considered one of the safest and most reliable aircraft. It's also one of the most versatile single-pilot turboprop planes used all around the world for business charters, air ambulance, surveillance, law enforcement, and cargo transport. A brand new PC-12 cost about $5.5 million. Number 5. Epic 1000. Introduced in 2015, over the last 2 decades, there has been a shortage of new entrants into the turboprop market. The E1000 came with so many advancements. With a sleeker modern design, this is certainly the most beautiful single-engine turboprop to look at. The E1000 promised a 360 mph cruise speed and may be a viable option for those seeking a speed machine. Initially introduced back in 2004 as the Epic LT, on paper, the E1000 slays the TBM 930, its nearest competitor. It is stated to deliver fuel burns of 60 gallons per hour at cruise speeds of 300 knots and 40 gallons per hour fuel burn at 300 knots up to 34,000 feet. The time to climb to a maximum altitude is just 15 minutes, with a range of at least 1,650 nautical miles, according to the company. The price for a brand new Epic E1000 will cost you $3.5 million. The next in line is...
What matters? One says freedom, holding a dream we all share, looking up to the sky, eager to go wherever the wind has gone, and feel the horizon running before our eyes. Another says beauty, facing the unknown splendor of the earth, flying into a masterpiece where craftsmen shape every detail with care and experience for comfort and grace. A third says power, On board an aircraft giving the thrill of a jet speed, along with the usability of unparalleled simplicity. The power to reach any city in the blink of an eye, to push back our limits and go further, faster, safer. For many of us, it's all about sharing. We spend time with our family, exploring together. We meet up with pilots sharing the same sky, eager to pass a same passion with one another. We have faith in our fellowship, shaped by a long history. For a century, we've followed a same company out of loyalty for the oldest aircraft manufacturer. For the one bringing together human abilities and technologies by providing with each plane a whole team to advise us. It's always been at the front line of a new way of flying, a way crafted for aviators. In the end, may we remember what matters the most. It all started with the promise to return, to come back safely. From now on, we can tell our loved ones that with one single button, the plane can land by itself at the safest airport. They say it's magic. We say it's technology. Innovation brings revolution to the sky. Safety is our priority because
You can now support us on Patreon using the link in the description. A wise man once said, subscribe for more.